All right, let's talk about something fascinating, midnight minds. We're diving into the science behind why, for some of us, our best ideas seem to show up long after the sun's gone down. Let's get right into it.
So let me ask you something. Do you ever feel like your brain just comes alive right when the world is going to sleep? You know, those moments when your best ideas hit you just as you're supposed to be winding down. Yeah, if that sounds like you, trust me, you are not alone.
And get this, it's not just some weird quirk or a bad habit. Turns out there's a real scientific reason for this. Your brain might actually be prioritizing a stroke of genius over, bedtime.
So what exactly is this advantage? Well, this is what researchers are starting to call the night owl's edge.
Okay, so I know we live in a world that's all about the early bird gets the worm, right? But this is going to sound a little backward. A ton of research actually links the night owl chronotype, and by the way, that's almost a third of us, with higher cognitive abilities, like creative, out-of-the-box thinking. So the big takeaway? Staying up late isn't just a choice. For a lot of people, it's a biological thing, and it might just come with some serious brain power.
But why? What is it about the night that just seems to unlock all this creativity? Let's dig into the power of that quiet.
Just look at the difference here. During the day, our brains are in total chaos mode, right? We're juggling emails, meetings, social media alerts. It's a constant barrage. But then, at night, all that noise just disappears. Your brain is suddenly free. It's uninterrupted. It has the space to just wander and make those incredible connections that are at the heart of all creative thought.
And there's actually a cool scientific term for this whole process. It's called attention allocation. So think of your brain's attention like a battery, right? It only has so much juice. During the day, you're using almost all of that power just to deal with the outside world. But at night, that same power can be rerouted to focus inward, fueling that deep, abstract thinking. That's where the magic happens.
And when that attention gets reallocated, it leads to this incredibly powerful mental state. We can call it prime thinking time.
I really love this framing of it, prime thinking time. It's not about fighting off sleep or, chugging coffee to stay awake. No, it's about finding that sweet spot when your brain's natural spotlight is shining its absolute brightest, right on those deep, creative problems.
So here's how it all works. It's a really simple but powerful three-step process. First, all the noise from the outside world just fades away. Then, your brain grabs that chance to redirect all its resources inward. And boom, step 3. From that quiet, focused place, all these amazing new ideas and creative solutions start to bubble up.
Okay, so if we know this is how a huge chunk of the population operates at their best, what does that mean for, well, everything? For how we structure our society? This is where we have to start rethinking the whole 9-to-5 model.
And this chart just lays it out so perfectly, doesn't it? It shows the huge conflict we're dealing with. Over on one side, you've got the peak for society's schedule, the normal workday, school, you name it, all centered around 9 in the morning. But then look at the other side. That's the peak cognitive time for a night owl, way over at around 11 p.m. It's a massive, massive disconnect between how our world is built and when some of our most creative minds are actually firing on all cylinders. So, all of this really just brings us to one final big question. We've just seen that for so many people, creativity isn't a 9 a.m. thing. It's a midnight thing. So, if some of our best and brightest minds are literally doing their best work while the rest of the world is asleep, why are we still so stuck on a 9-to-5 clock? Really makes you think, doesn't it?